We are going to do our protocols. Um, we'll also try to get in some Haida Christmas songs if we have time. Okay, finally, here's Haida Nation Anthem. Let's put this at 75% so we could see this green. Pledge all rise for the Haida Nation Anthem. Yo ho wee, yo ho wee, yo wee, hey yo ho wee, ho wee, ho wee, hey hi yo ho wee, ah wee ah wee, yo ho wee, yo wee, hey hi yo ho wee. Awi, awi, hey, oh, awi, awi, ah, awi, awi, we, yo, ho, we, yo, we, hey, yo, awi, awi, we, hey, yo, awi. Are we, are we, yo. You may be seated. Okay, time for class prayer and class greeting. If any of you um do get uh interested um in these types of prayers, um at doings, um, meetings, and so on. Um, Once they start calling on you, um, they will keep calling on you. Just to let you know, I get asked to say prayers at all type of indigenous events. Okay. O Sing Shanawai, O Sanang Itlakdas, O Salana, Hugan Sudas, Kasek Itlanga Gudang, have pity on what we are saying. Aji Singayan Talang Kil Lagan, we thank you for this day. Ayat Atlan Ishku, Kajkat Sandelanga, Talang Kil Lagan, we thank you for gathering us here today. Hugan Talangas Das, Itkatlai, whatever we are about to do, help us. Damantalang istiye ana, so that we could do it right. How a sing shanawai, how a sanang itlakdas, how a salana. Akun ant heda. And class greeting. Kiti dasa hadala isis. Di tolan atlan anas di gunay lagan. Dalang isa se di gunay lagan. Dalang ish andi hangilgang. By the way, all of this you could use at events when you want to welcome them and say that you're happy to be here and that you're happy that they have come and that you're honored with their presence. You could use this. You could also use this to lead up into your introduction. Okay. Ayat kilang talang skatang dalang askilagan Jahawa'u Xaad Kil Class Sin. Greetings, good people, my friends, my family. I'm happy to be here. I am happy that you guys have come. I am honored with your presence. Today we're learning our language. I thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Let's learn Haida. And so we've been working on questions, recognizing what was asked in the question and given the tools to answer the question. When we get to the point where we could recognize what was said in the question and remember how to respond, um, then that means our fluency level has gone up. So that's why this document is so important, even though, let me try and use the arrow up button. That didn't work either, did it? Let's try 75%. There we go. Well, it's still not there. I want the whole thing. It's not going to work. Kuskiao region, what is this? Kungiao region, this is a moon. It starts off simple, but then it gets into much higher level of questions and answers. Okay, take a look at my notes. We were on page 60. Move some stuff around so I could see the page number. Oh, yeah. This is page 60. Let me try the arrow down button. We left off here. Kusu ayat dangas daya. What did you do today? Kusu ayat dangas daya. The great thing about this question is you could say most of what you experienced in the language from the moment you got up out of bed, um, went to the bathroom, drank some water, made coffee, drank coffee, ate breakfast, went to work. We could say all that in the language. We could say what we worked on while we're at work. Um, that we went to the grocery store and shopped and rattled off all the ingredients that we bought. And then that we drove home and we cooked dinner. And then maybe after dinner, chilled and watched Netflix. Um, got tired and went to bed. We could say all that in the language. So again, uh, when you could say it in the language, uh, your immersion level goes up because it's showing that you're staying in the language. Gusu ayat dangas daya. What did you do today? Gusu ayat dangas daya. Tony,
Husu ayat dongistaya.
Ong, Big Bear,
Gusu aya dung istaya.
Ong, Nathan,
Gusu ayat dung is daya.
Ong. Okay, I think this was a student's response. Colin, Nijing Ice, Colin, Ni Nijungen. I did some drawings of traditional designs. Colin, Nijing Ice, Colin, Nijungen. Colin, Nijing Ice, Colin, Nijungen. I did some drawings of traditional designs. This is us talking about our culture and making the language relevant to our culture. So, Colin Nijungai, Colin Nijungin. And you could see the phonetics, the dashes help break it up. So I'll do it this time with the phonetics and dashes. Kalun Nijung Ice, Kalun Nijungin. It's to help break up the syllables so that you don't have to say a mouthful all at once. Tony.
Alan, Nijung I Kukalan, Nijungjin.
Big Bear.
Kalong, Nijung, Tal, Kalong, Nijungen.
Nathan.
I long ni jung ait talk a long ni jung jin.
How this was uh another student's reply. They wanted to know how to say this in Haida. So I have Sti Nagai. So we're just going to go with that. That is the definitive, the hospital. But in all honesty, it could have been kept in its simple form of Steenai, and it honestly it still would have meant the hospital. But this is the correct textbook way, so we're just going to leave it as is. Stee Nagai Santa Josh Danau, A Stee Da Josh Kaiden. I went to the hospital. I went to the hospital and had lunch with my brother's wife. The more I immerse myself in Xaad Kil, the harder I find it to pronounce English. Um, and now teaching at the college level with big words like pedagogy and stuff like that. Um, I'm finding English harder to pronounce, but thankfully the Xaad Kil is getting easier. So that's the trade-off, and I don't mind it. Sti Nagai Santa Jas Danau Esti Da Jas Kaiden. Sti Nagai Santa Jas Danau Esti Da Jas Kaiden. I went to the hospital and had lunch with my brother's wife. Um, I have brother's wife and sister-in-law in parentheses because in Xaad Kil, you're going to have to say brother's wife. There is no term for sister-in-law, but brother's wife is the sister-in-law. So you just have to do it the Haida way versus the English way. So that's why it says brother's wife and sister-in-law is in parentheses. Sti nagai Santa Josh Danau, HD da Josh Kaiden. Tony,
Hinagai. Asanta Delta now. ISD YFE YFU YF Titan.
oh, I'm sorry. This is a mess up. Whoa. My bad. I do not what happened here. It should go Josh and then Kaiden. So Steve Nagai Santa Josh. Oh yeah, we have Josh twice because of right here and of right here. So we have Josh twice. Steve Nagai, Santa Josh Danau, Ace, I'm missing Da. D Da Josh Hayden. This pie here is meant to rhyme with rye, like rye bread. Steve Nagai, Santa Josh Danau, HD Da Josh Hayden. Okay, Tony. Sorry about that.
Hinagai Asanta Gel. Do now I see the Just Titan.
Hulagan, how Big Bear.
Die nagai Santa Jack Genau echt die da Jack Aiden.
How Nathan.
Di Nagaya Sunta Joth Danao Eith Dida Joth Kaiden.
Um, I think we have more participants now. Says there's 6 people in the room. Let me hit stop share. There's another person trying to enter the room.
And in the lobby.
Does anyone recognize the name Isabella Craig?
Let me look on Ancestry. I mean on Haida Ancestry Facebook group.
We're all related.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but
what was
sometimes
the name? What was the name again, Doctus?
Isabella Craig.
Doesn't ring a bell to me.
Yeah, so I'm worried it could be oh, I don't know what to call them.
So Isabella Craig. Um,
You want to let her in and ask her who she is or where she's from?
Yeah,
I
she's stuck
know
on
sometimes we've had
joining the room. It could be a spammer or um, um, sometimes people pop into chat rooms like this that um, and they end up making a scene or something. Okay, they are not there anymore. So they never succeeded in joining the room. But I'm glad we were vigilant because sometimes bad things happen when troublemakers get in the room. Okay, I might have to pass some of these. Yeah, one student we had meetings regarding my grandchild because it was important. Um, the cool thing was we were able to put it into language, but this is supposed to be beginning. I'm throwing intermediate at you guys. Okay.
That's all right.
Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of intermediate mixed in, for sure. Um, like most of us, we start our day by getting up. I'm usually up anywhere between 2 and 5 in the morning. Um, this morning it was 3:30. um, so this phrase rings really true for me. Singaya, remember the rule, whatever comes before the HL blend has to be pronounced with it. So this is all in one go. Singaya. And there's a couple different ways of spelling Singayon. As a matter of fact, um, where is my dictionary? I have a whole bunch of them. Let me check my spelling. Okay, yes, that is one of them. Singayon, Slugen. I got up early in the morning. Singayon, Slugen. Singayon, Slugen. Singayon, Slugen. Tony,
Thing Aya Kalugan.
Big Bear,
Thing I Aklugen.
Nathan,
Singayoth Hoth Ugin.
how next thing we could do is pinpoint. Um, this one is for 5 o'clock. Um, even though we have glue in there, which is normally when, but in this particular case, it means about or at. And so it could be about 5 o'clock or it could be at 5 o'clock. So it could be 5 o'clock on the dot or near it. Casket, place, flu, Hayden.
We're
It was
about
about,
20 minutes late for Haida time, right?
sorry?
We're about 20 minutes late for Haida time, right? Says it's open at 7 a.m., 7:20, 7:30. We'll be good.
Yeah. We
This,
need
that's
to,
what we were told when we went to Heidelberg and we went to the little restaurant that is over there by the old docks, right? They have that little restaurant and it's supposed to open at a certain time. It's usually like 30 minutes or so late, and everyone said, "Oh, that's native time."
yeah. At a time. I put a joke on Facebook about in November setting the clocks back an hour in honor of Indian time for Native American Heritage Month. And I was like, oh, how nice they were thoughtful of us.
Right.
uh, um, okay, yeah. This is how we say the time that something happened. So I got up early in the morning, get place to Hayden. It was about 5 o'clock, or it was at 5 o'clock. Cusket place, Glue, Hayden, Tony,
Let's get play glue Eden.
Nathan,
Cusket, Place, Delu, Hayden.
Big Bear, are you there? He might have had to step away for a moment. Okay, we all have calls of nature. Schlau, Togglegan. I went to the bathroom. Schlau, Togglegan. Schlau, Togglegan. Schlau, Togglegan. Tony,
Plow Poggleden.
mm-hmm. Nathan,
Plow, Coggelgan.
um, if you're anything like me, you have a whole tray full of pills to take in the morning and evening. Hill Skatana Angus Iskin. I took my pills. Hill Skatana Angus Iskin. Hill Skatana Angus Iskin. Tony,
Hill Satana on off Iskin.
Nathan,
Hilskatana, Ang of Istkin.
Big Bear,
Hills, Katananga, Anga, Iskin.
um, um, so Han is our word for berry or fruit. And when we put it together with ho, it becomes juice, like berry juice or fruit juice. So it's just our generic word for juice. Han Hoth Nilgen, I drank some juice. Han Hoth Nilgen, Han Hoth Nilgen, Han Hoth Nilgen. Tony,
Ho Nilgin.
Nathan,
Han Holt, Nilligan.
Big Bear,
Han, Hoch, Nilgen.
on. This phrase here, noun is both a noun and a game. I mean, a noun and a verb. Sorry. So, nongin is I played a game. Game is a noun. Played is past tense verb. So, nongin. Nonk, nongin. Tony,
Nonk Nongin.
Nathan,
Nox, Noggin.
Big Bear,
Nang, Nangen.
on. We'll skip that one. Um,
Always.
we have
Okay.
How do you say I chugged?
oh, that's a good question because we do have a couple of verbs that instead of like Katagan, I ate the food. There's other verbs where I gobbled down the food, I wolfed down the food. So that's an interesting question. Oh, I got it. Okay. Um, it won't it won't take um it won't take a separate verb. Well, it will take a separate verb, but it's one of the very verbs. Um, I say that because we have more than one way of saying very. And so if we add very to the verb drink, which is nil, um, we could make it mean chug. Okay, let me make sure I'm conjugating this verb correctly because we're going to add another verb to it. It's going to stay the same. Okay. And then we add Aoyagin. So I just took this phrase here and changed it to I chugged 2 cups of coffee. um, so we need the phonetics. Discuss dunks. Um, Nil. We have nil in English as well. It means nothing in English. In Xaad Kil, it means to drink. Um, so we have ow, like ow, I hurt myself, and ya and gin. So I chugged 2 cups of coffee. If you want it to just be I chugged some coffee, then we would have to go up to the previous one right here. Except for that is zipped. Um, okay, let's just do it. We would just do hunkin. Um, maybe we don't want it 2 cups. Maybe we would just want hunkin, nil, Al Yagan. I chugged some coffee.
Is the nil Alyagen, is that actual chugged, or is that like drank a lot, or
Oh yeah, it could also mean I drink a lot. You're right.
okay, okay.
So we would just have to be clear in the translation that we meant chug.
Mhm.
I chugged some coffee. Um, or I drank a lot of coffee.
I think like the translation would probably, not that we should do it, but it would be like, I drank a lot of coffee very fast or something.
Oh, we would add hungala. Hungala is fast. Um, like when the elders had to coin the term for email, they used hungala because it's fast, and then they added message to it because the email is a fast way to send a message. So let me look up hungala. So let's do that. Sometimes the best curriculum is right off the cuff. Pumpkin. Oh,
We can skip this one if you want to go next time. It's okay. I was just curious.
no,
was
I'm just
thinking more like-
laughing because we're going to end up with 3 verbs in a row.
Oh, yeah. It almost seems like, yeah, the fast
What
would
if
be
it
like
was-
an adverb, right?
Quickly
This-
drank coffee.
Probably the same. Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Let's do I drank coffee quickly. Ah, hangala. Hangala again. I drink coffee quickly. Maybe we had to bolt out the door and run to work, or go to a meeting or something, and we had to drink our coffee quickly. So Hunkin Neil Hungalagen. I drank coffee quickly. Okay, let's go back up to the beginning of the coffee section. Actually, maybe we should leave this here. Let me find out what page we're on. 63. We'll do a break from drilling and do some songs. We're gonna go back to Goggy Donald. And this time we're gonna say we saw a canoe. We've been doing lots of animals. So we have Holocaust Clue, Paul Kangan on his walk. He saw a canoe. Hoo ha he ha hoo. So we have here a canoe. We have Hootlin flew. So they're a canoe. We have Kliji Dana Clue, Everywhere, Canoe. Yeah. Okay, we are ready to go. We're going to do the first section. Gagi Donald Coggin. Hoo ha he ha hoo. Gagi Donald Coggin. Hoo ha he ha hoo. Tony.
Doggy Donald Coggin. Hoo ha he ha hoo.
Nathan.
Gagi Donald Coggin. Hoo ha he ha hoo.
Big Bear.
Gagi Donald Coggin. Hoo ha hee ha hoo.
So the next part, Holocaustlu, Clue, Hawkingen, hoo ha he ha hoo, Holocaustlu, Clue, Hawkingen, hoo ha he ha hoo. Tony.
How past flew how king and hoo ha he ha hoo.
Nathan.
How class flew how king on hoo ha he ha hoo.
Big Bear.
How Kaslu Tlu How King and Hoo ha hee ha hoo.
Maybe we'll try all three. Atlanatlu, Hutlanatlu, Klijidanatlu, Atlanatlu, Hutlanatlu, Klijidanatlu. Tony.
Aplana flew, hootlana flew, Legiladon atu,
Nathan.
Atlana flew, hootlana flew, Tlijidana flew.
Hulagan, Big Bear.
Atlanatlu Hutlanatlu Jijidan Tlu.
Hulagan. And then we have the very end, Gagi Donald Coggin, hoo ha he ha hoo. Oh, Tony,
oh. Let me
that's way goosey, your turn.
Doggy Donald Coggin, hoo ha he ha hoo.
Nathan.
Gagi Donald Coggin. Hoo ha he ha hoo.
Big Bear.
Gagi Donald Coggin. Hoo ha hee ha hoo.
Let me see if one of these Christmas carols will work.
Watch this before trying the keto diet. People try to eat a low-carb diet, but they in general eat much too much protein, and they eat the wrong
Can
Um, in the dictionary on page 72, we have gojao for drum, but that's not how we pronounce it. I noticed she was saying gauju, which um, I'm sure that's fine for Skidegate dialect. And
That was
let's
on
say,
Little Drummer Boy.
yeah,
Okay.
on the Little Drummer Boy.
They have
Um,
the transcript for it on the YouTube video. If you go down to the more, let me see if I can find it. Oh, unfortunately, her other songs, they have a transcript, but this one doesn't.
oh,
The White Christmas does, and all of those have the Haida words that we're saying.
so how if you're looking, Nathan? So the dictionary has this for drum, gojo, but it's not how we pronounce it. We actually use Chief Skadan's nickname.
Ujo.
Yeah, Gujao. And so the consensus is the dictionary's wrong. Skiljade and I have talked about this before, and I don't know how to spell Skidegate dialect. Go, I think she was saying Goju. So maybe like that. But yeah, she'll definitely singing me and my drum at the end. I just wanted to point out if, as a matter of fact, if I didn't know any Haida at all, I might think this was pronounced um, Bao Jiao, something like that. But it's this AW happens to have an O sound, Bojo. But this is the one we use in real life, Gujao. So I just want to point that out. We have to point out mistakes that are in these books. Otherwise, we could take them at face value and end up saying something wrong. Okay. Let's go to what song do you guys want to hear? Want to hear?
I think that White Christmas has the lyrics if we want to look at that from her, unless you wanted to look at one of these songs here.
Ooh, do you have it on your end, Nathan?
Yeah, I'll just put it in chat real quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me hit stop share.
Oh no, you can keep sharing. Just click on that link.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
So if you just pause this.
Did you say pause it?
Yep. So if you go, see the little more button if you scroll down underneath that stream link? Scroll down a little.
I'm trying to find my
No.
scroll bar. I don't see a scroll bar at all.
You see at the bottom left of your screen where it says more?
Oh, got it.
If you click that little more button, and then if you scroll down a little.
I'm
Do you have
still,
a middle scroll wheel on your mouse?
I have zero mouse.
Oh, okay.
There's supposed to be a scroll bar on the right. So I could scroll up and down the screen and there's
You might be able
supposed,
to just hit the down arrow too.
hmm?
You might be able to hit the down arrow here too.
Oh, okay. Let me, um, try that. Oh, okay.
So those are the lyrics. I don't know if those are right.
Um, they are, I mean, um, that's their dialect. Um, they spell Solana that way. We don't. Um, so this is Skidegate dialect. So like right here where it says Wadluhan, um, we would say Wadluwan. So all or everything. Um, isn't there a part in the White Christmas? Oh,
You scroll down a little more, I think, or is that the only line they have there? Maybe it is.
yeah, some of it's in English, I see. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, where the tree tops glisten. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with you. But that they're saying more than that. Wait, wait. Let me back up. Okay, it's just the second line and the second paragraph is different from the first paragraph. The rest of it is all repeated. So that, oh,
I see what
okay,
you mean. Yeah.
where they where they have the English and hide underneath, it doesn't match up. Solana Kiga, um, I have to pronounce this in the Skidegate dialect. Um, Gada Ganuth Kanga. So that is, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. I could tell because our word Hadass is white. We say Christmas differently. We say Solana Kaisingai, the day of Jesus's birth. But I could still tell. Um, and then Kung is um, dreaming.
Mhm.
So I could tell that Solana Kigai Gada Gun Us Kanga is I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Um, I'm not getting the second line. Um, Unsit is to know. Um, and we don't have gun as a verb.
Mhm.
Guinea is, oh, Guinea is used to. Um, isn't there a part in White Christmas where they're talking about the people that they used to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think that's that part. Now, where the treetops glisten, that is the third line. Kite, even though it's not my dialect, I could tell they mean, in our dialect, it would be kite, tree, ever-growing tree. And there's a word for bright is hash, hashyan, which is similar to our verb for bright. So that's where the treetops listen. Oh, ungu on top of the uh, tree is bright. So it makes sense where the treetops glisten. Okay, and then we have and children listen. Um,
To hear the sleigh bells snow.
what was that about the sleigh bells?
It should be, and the children listen to hear the sleigh bells in the snow.
Oh, okay, they have juju, which they're using for listen. Um, their word for children is looks totally different than ours. Oh wait, they have two jujus. Okay, the Tagau Gia Kadhigun Gigu. That should be uh listening for the sleigh bells in the snow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um that was cool. That was my first time tackling that much Skidegate dialect all at once. What is the time? How Nathan for sharing that um the lyrics, um it was interesting going through this Skidegate dialect, and it helped me understand it more. So how for that?
Yeah.
That was a treat. Okay, guys, it's 1 o'clock. Sun Swanson, Delan King Song. I'll see all you guys on Monday.
All
Weekend guy
right.
last. Have a good weekend, guys.
Oh,
Uh-uh.